Hello, everybody, and welcome back to. We're doing a Cat Buddy, and we're going to be on the Natsumi route, continuing Natsumi route. But before we get started, I'd like to thank all 148 subscribers. Yeah, got 148 subscribers now. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Appreciate it very much. I would really even appreciate it even more if you show your support by going to my Patreon account and becoming a Patreon contributing member. All the money that goes, funds that go in there, go directly to uh, worthy charities that I choose from, and they don't. It does. The money doesn't come directly. It doesn't come to me. It just goes directly to charity. I don't see a penny of it. So if you really want to show support and do some good for the community of charities that need the funds, please go to the Patreon and become a Patreon and community member. I really appreciate it. Also, I want to address a comment that I got recently from one of my past videos. Um, a person came on there and wrote some hateful comments, some harassing comments, and so my response was to just report the person and have YouTube deal with it. How the administrators and the mods or whatever of YouTube deal with that. I believe in karma. What comes around goes around. I mean, and for those of you who might have seen the comment, I am really sorry you had to see that. Hopefully you didn't see it, but if you had, I'm really sorry you had to see that. It was erased by YouTube, of course, after I had reported the person. uh, Unfortunately, yeah, there are haters out there, and I mean, there's a right way of dealing with it, and there's a wrong way of dealing with it. I kind of feel. Um, I mean, I could lash out back at the person, but that would not accomplish anything. It would be letting them win, like, yeah, they got the best of me, and it's like, ha ha ha, that kind of thing. But I think the best thing was to just report the person and let YouTube deal with it. After all, like I said, karma, it comes around. When you do bad things, it's gonna come back and hit you. Um, uh, for those of you, I mean, if you don't like my videos, then fine. I mean, you have the right to click uh, the ones that's in here. I'll show you. You could click the dislike button if you wanted to, and I'm not gonna get upset about that. That's fine. You have the right to do that if you want to. But hateful comments I will not allow, and I'm not gonna have that. Do not post hateful comments because if you do, I will report you. So be nice. If you don't like the video, you don't have to watch my channel. You can go to somebody else's channel. I mean, you don't have to post hateful comments just because, whatever your reason. Because if that happens again, I will report the person, whoever does it. Okay? So, and like I said, you can click the dislike button. I'm not going to get mad over that. You have the right to do that. Just don't post any hateful comments, harassing comments, because I will not tolerate that. So let's get enough of that. We're gonna get started here with the Natsumi route, of course. Get out of that. All right, here we go. Go into settings, display. We'll go full screen. Okay. And let's go. And I gotta grab my handkerchief because allergies just starting to hit me again. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's load the game here. And we're on day 24, so let's get started. Looks like everyone's already out for their activity. Speaking of which, yesterday was really rough. I really hope I can step up for the activity today. I know my brother coming here would be exactly like this. What, him taking control over you and telling you what to do? Yeah, no, he wishes his brother just would stay home, stay out of his life, pretty much. Kind of feels that way. They kind of butt heads a little bit, it seems like. But as usual with sibling rivalries, you hear a lot about that. But I just have to remember what Ketero told me. He doesn't mean any harm. He's just here to help. Oh, is this the one where Ketero's sick?
Huh?
That sounds like Ketero.
Keitaro? Are you alright? Oh no.
You're burning up.
Hold on.
Please wait here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some help. Looks like Ketero suddenly got a fever. Oh, Aiden's here to help solve the problem.
Um,
Is Ketero gonna be alright?
well...
He should be fine as long as he just gets a lot of rest and drinks plenty of water. This is my fault. I must have overworked him during the activity yesterday.
Natsumi?
What exactly happened, Natsumi?
Well...
Well, he was already feeling exhausted from all the physical shots we had to film. Not to mention, he took over a lot of tasks that just let me get some rest.
And...
And by the end of the day, he came back completely soaked from trying to secure our equipment from the rain. And that's probably what did it, the rain. And overexerting himself, too.
Aww.
There we have it, then. The perfect recipe for catching a cold.
Anyway?
It seems like Kitaro's gonna need a ton of rest to recover. By the looks of things, he can't be moving around too much today. He needs someone to watch over him while he's in this shape.
I.
I'll take care of him, sir.
But.
But can you tell my brother and my group mates we won't be able to join the activity today?
No problem.
Oh, sure, no problem. I'm sure they'll understand. And if your big brother's helping you guys film, I bet they can pretty much continue anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
You see,
It's only been a day since your bro officially joined as a volunteer, and I gotta say, he's been a great help around so far. For once, I don't have to do so many chores by myself. Now I know where you got those helpful vibes from, Natsumi. Haha.
Ah,
anyway,
Make sure Keitaro drinks this medicine when he wakes up. I prepared a basin of water for him right over here. Just change the towel on his forehead with a cool, wet one every 5 to 10 minutes to lower his temp.
all right.
I'll leave him in your hands, but call me quick if he looks like he's getting worse. Alright, that's me.
thank you.
Thanks, sir. Poor Keitaro.
Natsumi?
Keitaro, you're awake. How are you feeling?
Really hot.
Here, let me change that towel on your forehead. It'll help you feel better. And you should drink this medicine too.
Yeah. Thank you for saying your own lines so I can take a break.
Thanks, Natsumi.
I'm really sorry, Keitaro. It's my fault you got sick in the first place.
Don't blame yourself, Natsumi. I was the one who acted carelessly yesterday.
But you were only trying to help me by taking some of the work my brother gave me. If only I didn't crack under the pressure, you wouldn't have had to cover up for me.
I wonder what's the best one to put here. This is stressed out. I think the right one would be to say you were stressed out.
But you were so stressed, Natsumi. I had to do something.
Yeah, Naoto was pushing me way too hard.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. I think we all kind of noticed that.
I know your brother was just trying to help our activity along and give you feedback so you could improve. But I've noticed how much harder he is on you than everyone else.
And it's easy to see that Natsumi just doesn't like it either.
Oh, so you noticed too, huh?
Yeah, I hate to say it, but seeing how he treated you yesterday in front of everyone, it was like he was trying to put you in your place.
Mm-hmm.
I guess growing up hasn't been easy between you two, huh?
It would seem that way. Yeah, in cases like this, I'm kind of glad that I'm an only child. I don't have any siblings.
Yeah, but it wasn't always like that. Ever since we were young, I've always looked up to Naoto. He was my role model in everything. After all, Naoto has always been the best no matter what he took on. He was the top in all of his class, made a lot of friends because of his great personality, and became someone people could really count on. Because of that, he became everyone's favorite. Eventually, though, I started to realize that everyone's expectations on Naoto were placed on me as well. The people around us, including my friends and family, all started to assume I was going to be on the same level as my brother. It came to the point that even I compared myself with him, and it only made me lose confidence.
So that's why whenever you talked about Naoto, you had nothing but great things to tell about him.
And they're all true. In fact, I also wanted to achieve great things just like him. It's why I really like it here in Camp Buddy. Everyone acknowledges my efforts, and no one compares me to Naoto anymore.
Uh-huh. That's why he comes to camp, to get away from him.
Now it all makes sense. That's why you were so cautious and worried when your brother got here. At first, I thought you were just afraid of him taking over everything, but it was a lot more than that.
Yep.
Yeah, and now that he's here, I'm afraid things will just go back to how they were.
Yeah. Definitely gonna put a rip between him and his brother, that's for sure.
Maybe you should talk to him about this. That way he'd know how you'd feel and be careful around you.
Yeah, he should be put in his place. His brother should be put in his place. It's like, he's pushing him too hard.
I don't know if I can, Keitaro. I'm not sure he'd understand.
Make him understand.
I don't want to call him out for the problems I have about myself.
Natsumi.
I'm really sorry I made you listen to all of that. I didn't mean to stress you out. You should be recovering instead.
No, it's all right, Natsumi. You've been keeping these feelings to yourself for too long.
Yeah, apparently. I would think so.
I'm glad you trust me enough to let me hear all of it.
Oh, Keitaro. You're always so sweet that sometimes I wonder if you're too good for me.
I should be saying that to you, you know.
Thank you again for listening to me. It feels great to finally get that off my chest. Keitaro? Oh no.
You're all covered in sweat. Your fever might get worse if you stay damp like this.
Here.
Here, let me scrub you a bit and clean up all that sweat.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Keitaro?
You know, Keitaro, taking care of you like this feels so fulfilling. It's only been a few weeks since we met, but I've gotten so much closer to you than everyone else. And I'm always happy whenever we get to spend time alone like this together.
Natsumi.
I could say the same thing, Natsumi. Whenever we're together like this, I always enjoy myself too. I never thought a cute guy like you could enjoy having someone like me around.
Well,
Why not, Natsumi? I think you're really cool and dependable. Not to mention really handsome too. There you go again. Those compliments. Are you sure that's not just your fever talking? I'm just telling the truth.
Anyway,
I just finished scrubbing your back. Can you raise your arms up so I can wipe your pits a little too?
All right.
That tickles.
Oh,
Oh, your thighs are sweaty too. Mind if I rub you down there too? Natsumi. Just go to the thighs. It's not gonna, unless you want him to. Go for the crotches. That's what you're thinking.
oh.
Oh, looks like something else is asking for a rub down too. Well, that means there's gonna be an uncensored scene coming up here really quick. So I better stop it here. I better save and stop it here. There we go. Spring to window mode. So I will be right back on YouTube right after I record the uncensored scene. Again, for those of you who want to receive copies of uncensored videos that I record, you must join my Patreon account either on the $9 tier or the $25 tier. Those two are set up for adult content. And once you become a member on either one of those, you can post in the comment your email address and which type of videos you would like to receive. Unless you want to receive everything that I have, I can send you everything that I have. I might have to set it little by little bit at a time because I have to send it through Google Cloud, which they only let me send so many at once. So just to let you know. You can find the link to my Patreon within the description area just below this video. So I will be right back.